Hey, John here. Somebody brought me their Harry Potter wand. They're a collector and they let their grandkids play with the wand, and apparently they played a little too hard and broke it in half. Now these things aren't really even wood, they're composite plastic. So I'm going to try and fix this. So this is an emergency wand repair. So if I can pull this off, this is a good way to be fixing your wands in the future if they break. So let's get started.
Okay, the first thing I want to do is ensure that the wand does not move while I am drilling it. I took a small scrap piece of wood and filed 2 grooves into it. I am making this up as I go along, so I am hoping that the grooves will keep it from sliding out of position while I drill into the center of the wand. A paint stirrer would work perfect here. Once you have your grooves deep enough, you can cut each piece. They don't need to be more than 2 inches each. Just make sure your grooves are in the center of each piece. Now find yourself a clamp and place the 2 pieces between the feet of the clamp and align the notches. Then take your wand and slide it up in between the 2 notches. Make sure that everything is straight and square, and then give your clamp a good squeeze. You can do this next step with a handheld drill, but make sure that the drill has a level and you are drilling perfectly straight up and down. Controlling the speed of a handheld drill is tricky, but if you are using a drill press, ensure that you place the drill on its slowest setting. Anywhere around 500 RPMs will do. We are going to drill out a hole, but in small incremental steps. The first drill bit to use should be a 1/16. Take your time. Hard composite plastic does not always do so well under the stress of a drill. I will speed this video up, but believe me when I say that I am going very slow. This is the reason the wand needs to be perfectly vertical and the bit needs to be small and spinning as slowly as possible. We don't want to shatter the composite plastic. Now we are just going to gradually grow the diameter of the drill bit until we get to a full 7/64. Once my hole is drilled, I pull out an assortment of metal cutoffs. I am using K&S Precision metal cutoffs here. This is just a bunch of small leftover cutoffs from metal that is sold at the Home Depot for a few bucks. The objective is to find a small rod that fits in the hole you just drilled. You want it to be nice and tight. Now that you found the right size rod, you can repeat the same steps to the other side of the wand. Don't rush it. Make sure you slowly increase the size of the drill bit, just like before. You can't afford to have the wand snap now that you have one side perfect and ready to go. With both sides drilled and your rod fitting perfectly, take some super glue and place on the end of your rod and insert it into the wand. Repeat this to the other end of the rod. Then, align the break as best you can, and then add a small bit of super glue to the outside around the crack. With your super glue applied, apply pressure to both ends of the wand until your glue dries. Your last step is to take a marker and touch up the crack. Paint right on the super glue where the crack is. Even it out as much as possible. And at this point, your wand should be just like new. You won't have to worry about a simple glue job snap it again. And trust me when I say it will break somewhere else before it will break at this spot again. You might find this video silly, but when collectors own wands that just can't be found anymore, they take restoring them to a whole new level. As always, thanks for watching, hit that subscribe button, and I will see you soon with the making of the clean sweep.